helping Keyth make superfood tabouleh today. So I'll just show you the ingredients. So in here is parsley and cilantro that Keyth pulsed up in the food processor.
And you definitely want to make sure that you go to the trouble to pulse it to death in the food processor, because the texture, this just won't taste as good if you do a coarse chop on it. It needs to be annihilated. So if you don't have a food processor, you need to chop and chop and chop and chop and chop. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead, love.
And then we have some chopped tomatoes here, and then cucumber, which isn't always traditional in tabouleh, but we wanted to add that. And then usually traditional tabouleh has bulgur wheat, but instead of that we're doing hemp seeds. So hemp seeds are full of omega-3 fatty acids. You get lots of protein and fiber in those. We've got some lemon juice here, fresh squeezed lemon juice that Keyth did.
That's roughly a cup and a half, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. And then, so that's the dressing, is normally just lemon juice and olive oil. And then
let's back up and go through what is the basis of this and the ads we're doing. Because to me, the most important thing, like, don't get obsessed. So the tomato, the super chopped, like, parsley and cilantro, that's 4 bunches of parsley, 2 of cilantro, do 3, do 4 cilantro if you want. I just what was in the fridge. And the hemp, the lemon juice, and olive oil, and that's it. And we're doing a bunch of ads. So go ahead, love.
So then, yeah, like I said, we added cucumber, and then so this is the base of the dressing, and then we're adding some other stuff to the dressing to make it even more awesome. So we have some zeolite clay, so that's just really good for helping the body to detoxify and cleanse.
Heavy metals,
yep.
It's the only thing and it can be mixed with food because it has a negative charge, and so you can take it with food, unlike other things like bentonite clay and charcoal, because of the fact that it attracts because of its negative charge, and everything that's toxic in the body is positively charged. So it pulls out the good shit, but it doesn't also pull out the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And that's got a ton of minerals in it, obviously, too. And then we have some minerals from the Utah Salt Lake. Those are really good.
Oh, let me focus on that because I didn't really get that there. Oh, it's got a glare on it or something there. Utah salt minerals.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're using. And this one is also acceptable. The ionic, the Omica super ionic stuff there. Let me focus, bitch. Okay.
And then this is diatomaceous earth, which is really good for killing parasites. It goes in there and dries them out and shreds them up from the inside out.
As well as it's based on, it's complete silica as well.
Yeah, so really good for hair, skin, nails, joints, everything, bone.
And cheap, like.
Yeah. Like, and this is like, you could add it to anything, really. And then the combination of all this stuff together, especially like your cilantro and the zeolite, is going to help with heavy metal detoxing. And it's going to taste good. So I guess we'll just start combining everything. So I'm going to put the tomatoes, and then we'll make the dressing. And cucumbers. And I'll kind of mix that up a little bit, and then add the hemp seeds. How much hemp do you want in there?
We're going to do the whole bag. The more hemp, the better, but we'll measure it into the cup to find out like what, because I want to find out what the good proportion is for this recipe for when I do it with my book.
Okay, so that is 2 cups. 2 cups. And then there's still some more, so 2 cups. And then...
So that's 3 cups of hemp, and do not do this recipe because you don't have that amount.
It's about 3 cups.
Alright, so we're going to do this in here.
Okay. So, put the lemon juice.
Just for the F of it, can we do put the lemon juice to the measuring thing so we can find out exactly what that proportion is?
So it's a tiny bit over a cup.
More like a cup and a half, yeah?
Let's see. Yeah. A cup and a half of lemon juice. Do you want equal amount of olive oil or?
Just a lot of olive oil. That lemon is gonna be like kind of tart, so just do it in the cup, the thing, so we can find out, because we won't be able to find out. Yeah, go for a cup and a half for sure. We just can't overfill the twisty thing.
That'll be fine. Okay. So that's olive oil and the lemon juice, and then we'll add this stuff.
A big heaper of the zeolites. That's gonna be a heaping table.
And this is Health Force Nutritionals is the brand if you want to get it.
Here, let me focus.
Really good brand. They have awesome stuff.
Why am I having a problem with the focusing? There we go.
Okay, so we're gonna add a big heaper. That's good.
Yeah, maybe another half, because the lemon, it has a slight like taste.
Okay.
And then so if you're like on a budget, the minerals, like, you know, squirts and stuff, but we're gonna do a lot, so let's just do like 3 tables of that, and you could just measure it out for the hell of it. The more the better with the minerals, but you got to watch out with the minerals. If you're not used to taking them, they could create a reaction. You could wind up in the toilet for like too long than you want to be. Okay, cool.
Can the clay can really detox you too, so.
Yeah, the clay, if you're not used to it, it will make you sick for a day. Sick, I mean detoxing, not toilet, but just headache.
Okay, and then how much?
Dry that off. Your thing is right here.
Okay.
A big ass heaper of that too, like stack it. There we go.
So that was the diatomaceous earth.
And we're ready to go.
Okay, so we're gonna give this a buzz. I'm gonna rinse this quickly. I'm just dump it in there. That's what it looks like.
Totally emulsified.
Ready.
And then you just want to give that a really thorough like stir up. And so this recipe, I have shared this with lots and lots of people that are not so much on the health program. And this recipe of mine via my friend Lysandra and her mom Cece, this is going viral with them sharing this with friends, and on it goes. So,
and the longer it sits, the tastier it gets.
And if you're not doing the minerals, you might want to add a bit of salt to that.
Yeah, and you'll still get minerals in your salt as long as it's pink Himalayan or sea salt. Some kind of not iodized table salt, because that stuff is crap.
And not even the kind that they sell at the regular department store that says sea salt, because that's low-grade crap. It's still okay, but...
So, like, this is a good brand. This is Celtic sea salt. It's really tasty, too.
Maybe because we only did 3, put like a little pinchy-winchy in there. A pinchy thingy.
Yeah, and you can tell, like, this is still, like, moist. It's, like, really mineral dense. It's really good. Okay.
Wow, I thought this would be a quickie. We're up to, like, 10 minutes, like 40 almost.
Taste for them?
Okay, so we'll do this when we're going away to yoga. So we're going to, like, go to yoga, and this is always better when it goes to the fridge, and then it gets a chance to just, like, sort of get a good...
Soaks it up like a sponge.
Yep, that's perfect for the hemp seeds. That's kind of what you want it to look like. So, and again, it's fine to eat it now, but it's going to be at its highest yumminess when it's sat in the fridge and the lemon juice and all the stuff is just blended in and done whatever. So.
And I've put this like on top of a salad before. Like if you just do a whole bunch of greens and then throw this on top with like a little bit of avocado. It's not really traditional, but it's really good. Like instead of salad dressing or whatever too.
All right, we're done for now. Okay, it's moving.
Okay, so we're back to try this, and we're gonna add some MSM to it because we forgot about that.
Because we forgot.
MSM is a sulfur molecule. It's really good for kind of letting your cells let crap out and let the good stuff in. It's good for bones and connective tissue and cartilage and anything
Cell
else.
respiration, connective tissue, all things that deal with the body being wet and hydrated the way that it wants to be.
So if you're going to eat some superfood stuff, you might as well have that MSM so that you're getting maximum absorption. This is it. Wow. Normally this would go in the salad dressing, but we're just going to mix it in.
I'm not very good with focusing this fucking thing.
Because usually Keyth forgets something to put in there and then has to add it at the end. Okay, so we're going to do 1 tisp.
And it's cool to put it in there. I would, if this was just for me, or if I wasn't telling people, like, I would put 6 teaspoons in there because the lemon cancels out the kind of funny taste that most people don't like about MSM. I personally love the taste of MSM. I do mouth shots.
But you have to be careful. You don't want to start it that much or else you're going to be all detoxy and get
Oh, yeah.
So good. Definitely start with less and work your way up to more with that. Okay, so we'll mix it in there. I'm going to mix it in really good because it tastes like sulfur if you don't. Okay. I'm going to put some in here.
I'm having a hard time focusing, like. I need to figure out how to use this camera better. Okay, let's put the chia seeds in there, the chia things in there for...
Chippies. The chippy thingies. You gotta break this one. Do you have a recipe for these chippies?
Later.
Okay, so these are delicious raw chippy things. And then I'm gonna have, I want to taste it by itself though first without the chippies. I'm gonna get a piece of cucumber and a piece of tomato in there. Mmm.
You like?
Yeah, it's really good. I haven't had this before, Keyth. It's really good. And you can't even tell all that good stuff is in there. It just tastes like normal food.
Yeah, so I normally, like, I back the doses down. She is a complete, like, loving raw vegan person, but she's a little fussy with some of the, like, edge stuff. Yes, you are.
I'm a noob.
You're not that much of a noob.
It's really good with the crackers.